Hello? Wait, shit. I was supposed to do that. Okay, okay. Yo, what's up, guys? Raphael here, and yeah, today we'll be chatting and gaming. We'll be playing Minecraft. What we're playing, I will be talking about things I plan on the future, on what will happen on this channel, and things that I would want everyone to know. And to make it easier for some, I will be uploading the I will be uploading the VOD, I think, or just the clip of it, either on this channel or on my second channel, just so everyone can know what's going to happen. Well, we'll have to start up the game. Hmm, Okay, there we go. Yeah, we'll be playing Minecraft Java. As you can see, I haven't created a world yet because I've okay, s- stream live, love live, love, live. Um, you know what? We'll go for survival for now. I don't really wanna, I don't really wanna, you know, die permanently. I just wanna have a chill game. Bonus chest off, and we're creating a world. Okay. I'll have to check some things up. Okay, let me adjust some of the sounds. Okay, that should work. Okay, well, this is our spawn. Okay, it's a bit laggy. That's because of my laptop. It's kind of shit right now. But yeah, um, ooh, the lag. But yeah, first of all, as we go to chop our first tree, I graduated high school. Yeah, I finally am moving up, and next school year I will be starting college. Uh, the course I've chosen is nursing. Actually, I'm gonna go to nursing school, or I'm gonna try to become a nurse, as it will help out a lot with people and stuff. Uh, and the second news is I will be uploading more shorts in the future. This is because I have been getting quite into a new hobby that will fit into the shorts format quite a bit, quite a bit, perfectly. Because it is a short video. It's gonna be a surprise, really. Unless you know me IRL, then you'll know what I am talking about, as I have shown my friends pictures of what I have been doing, as well as clips on the things I have done. Okay. Oh yeah, check out my skin. I made it myself. Oh no. That's fine. We have more logs. There we go. We'll make a set of tools for now. No sword as of yet, as we won't really need it for a while. Is there a spider spawner here? Is there a dungeon here? What the heck? I don't think I'm quite ready to take that on yet, so I'll first be getting some of my tools. That's enough for a pickaxe. An axe. I'll also be uploading new videos on the channel soon as it is summer break. And I'll be able to focus on content creation for a bit while I'm looking for school. But it might also be a bit hard as I will be trying to look for a job, summer job, to be able to afford some of the things I want to do. Because I don't want to just freeload on my mother, as she will be moving soon to the US to live with my sister. And sooner or later, I might be joining her and my sister there. Right. Nice. Yeah, there'll be quite a bit there'll be quite a few changes sooner or later. And I really hope you guys will appreciate them as I will be trying to um be more active in my channel. This it's honestly a bit new for me as I really have a lot of free time now because of school being out and college is still a bit far as the next school year is still further away. This is because for some reason my school decided to end early or finish the school year early, and because of that me and my batch has had to rush all of our projects and our deadlines. This was brutal, especially for our research. Because of the shortened deadline, we were not able to pass our research paper, which is honestly quite sad as a lot of us put hard work into it. Yet, because of the schedule and other stuff that I will omit for their privacy, we were not able to completely finish it. It's quite sad, but that's life, I guess. Wait, what? It's fine. We'll make a pickaxe and a sword. We don't really need a better shovel for now, as we won't be mining dirt until a bit later. But we will be mining all of this oak. So yeah, it's quite sad, really. But it's fine. I honestly got over it a while ago. But it still stings knowing all of our hard work was thrown out because of the rush deadlines and the interference of multiple people in our research. It honestly confuse most of us, especially our group, because it was supposed to be just be our research teacher helping us, but because of a certain teacher who got involved, we had multiple people whispering in our ears on what we were supposed to do, and because of that, we weren't able to properly execute our plan and flopped our entire research paper. Not to mention all the favoritism our teachers had on certain students. It's honestly a bit heartbreaking knowing what happened. But again, that's life. I can't really do anything about it now. Man, this this was supposed to be a day for good news. I guess life has just really been down lately. Uh, Me and my girlfriend are happy. If you wanted to hear that, we've honestly been on a good streak lately. No fights, no drama, no nothing. Just happy. But, nah, actually, there's no buts. That's just good news, actually. Still, if that's annoying. Mudflaps is live. I really wish I could see the comments right now. Oh no. As I want to know what you guys' reactions is. Still no comments. That's fine. Live view. Oh, we'll build this back up. I mean, we've done it before, we'll do it again. What? Let's hide in this hole for tonight. Let's craft a torch there, and we'll make our furnace here. Let's make 2. Put 11 here and 11 here. We'll need the food for exploration tomorrow. I might also craft a bed to sleep in for tonight, as I don't want zombies right now, or any other mob to attack. Honestly, this episode or this stream might just be full of sad vibes for a bit, as I really do want to talk about everything that's happening in my life right now, because you just need to vent a little bit out, as I am a bit in of a rut, as you might say, with everything that's happening. First of all, I'm pretty sure I lost all my friends. Yeah, it sounds really bad if I put it that way. let's just say there's been some disagreements that's been happening off camera with a few people in my life. It really hurts me to announce that I might not have my old friends, Jaime and Martin, join streams anymore, as I am quite sure they've cut all contact with me for some reason. But hey, part of life, I guess. It's not like we're stuck with each other. Oh yeah, I'll have to put a marker on where that is, as I don't want to get lost. I guess a pillar of cobblestone will suffice for now. One. It's fine. We'll eat steak to recover. What else has happened? Alright, the reason I say I lost all my friends is honestly quite stupid. So our school has this event every school year called the Entrep Fair, in which our entrepreneur class well, gives us free reins to, let's say, create a product or products if you're good, in order to sell to the school. We were asked to make groups in order to make our lives easier, and my group decided on cheese products. So if you follow me on Twitter, you'll know how pissed I was during this time because of the idiocy of my group mates. Damn it. We lost money on that endeavor, as my group mates didn't even bother to properly calculate the money or the monetization of our products. Oh, they basically half-assed it, if you must. Oh shit! Good thing I spawned a bet. That's annoying. There's already a death. No, it's fine. That's life. I'll craft a shield as soon as possible. It's honestly a weird experience knowing that mobs are already spawning. I'm pretty sure my stuff is down here. I'll lead the creeper away for now. There we go. Thank you, creeper. Where was I in my story? Alright, they have asked every single step of the product making. And because of that, we lost all the money. As in, we got nothing out of everything we did. All of our hard work was for nothing, as the money we spent on it the first day was never reimbursed. I mean, the money spent overall was never reimbursed, as the half-assing of their half-assing on their part really screwed us over. I mean, really, what type of people half-ass fucking pricing a product that's basically the basic rule on product making, is that you don't half-ass the prices, as that's literally the fucking basis of your entire economy. But yeah, uh, they blamed me for a lot of the issues, as quote unquote I did not do my part, even though my part on the project was to be the chef during the entrepreneur fair. What happened was I wasn't able to participate during the product testing, or product testing, as during those times I was sick or wasn't able to properly uh, be available, as again I was sick or was quite busy with other projects, especially the research. What's even more annoying is that a group mate of mine on the research project was also a group mate during the entrepreneur fair. It's annoying, as they basically prioritize the entrepreneur fair instead of the research, which also led to which also is part of the reason why our research failed. Oh wait, give me a second. Somebody is calling me. Uh, okay, I'm back. Is stream back? Wait, something's wrong. Oh no. Okay. Okay, so we're back in stream. Okay. So where were we in the talk? Okay, stream's fixed. Um, we were talking about, oh yeah, the PR group. So yeah, our group failed because she was one of the reasons. As much of a friend she was, I have to admit that she didn't do her part, to say the least. During our time together, or during our project together, she was usually on her device, not paying attention to anything, and instead was on her own world. It was annoying, as me and my group worked hard on everything, especially my group mate. How the f- Oh, they make bundles again? Bundle. Is it rabbit high? It's fucking cheap. I can make another one for more storage, especially early game. Okay, one more. Yeah, 3 is good. Especially now that we have a bow. I'll be able to carry more items. Okay, it's night, we have to sleep. But yeah. It's honestly quite crazy. Yeah, she didn't do her work, and she'd basically just be on her phone the whole time. And when she did do her work, it was quite wrong. She'd mess up most of the work she did and force the other groupmate to fix it for her. But then when she did fix it, she would get mad as my groupmate did not get permission from her. But there's a good reason why she didn't get permission. It's because she, my other groupmate, works late at night, as her mind works better at night. I'm sure a lot of people can relate to that. I mean, I'm streaming at night. But yeah, because of that, she would run to her friends, well, our other friends, about the situation, as she was quite butthurt because my other groupmate was not talking to her or telling her about how she edited it. Which is honestly quite stupid, as the only reason she was not able to ask permission is because she was asleep. And if she did wait for her to give her permission, then we wouldn't even be able to send our work, as it would still be uh it would still be wrong, and then we wouldn't have time to finish it, especially on a tight deadline, on a tight schedule that we had. Because of that, we were often late to passing our project. And due to that reason, I was not able to join my groupmates in Entrap during the product testing, as I was focusing on my research paper. Our research paper, actually. A big breaking point of mine was during a product testing in which we were supposed to do our research. We planned for it, we had a meeting and everything, talking about how on that day we were supposed to complete our research paper, or that section of the research paper. And then our group on Entrep also decided on that day that we would be testing our products. I will admit that I should have played an important role in the product testing as I am the head cook of it, and I admit that's my fault. But for her, my groupmate on PR, to also join in during that day is quite irresponsible of her, as she knows we have a research paper to complete. Because I heard that she was going to the product testing, I quickly shot our group leader a message saying I won't be able to come as I will be focusing on my research paper because my other group mate, the one who was coming to the food tasting, is now going to the freaking product testing instead of doing our research. And then our group leader got mad, saying how irresponsible we were as a group, our research group, for passing it late. Like, but it's not our fucking fault, dumbass. Well, it is our fault, but still, it's not just mine. I mean, why wasn't she, I don't know, fucking scolding her friend for not doing her part properly? She will get even mad at me and my other groupmate for changing the work of another person in our group without asking for permission. Yet she doesn't even know the full fucking context of it. She just believes her friend as they are friends. Honestly, she shouldn't butt into other groups' problems and issues because she doesn't know the full fucking story. Instead, she acted all high and mighty, as usual. And that annoyed me. That annoyed the fucking shit out of me. What happened next was a bit of my fault as well. Of course, as I am also to blame for some of the issues. A lot of our issues were miscommunication, especially on my part, as I am also the editor for some of our advertisements. Because God forbid I have honestly a reason on why I was the editor was because no one else wanted to volunteer on it. Her reasoning, she said, as a reason for her or for me to become the editor was that I volunteered. Yes, I did volunteer because nobody else would. And you wanna know how I became the editor? She said, "Hey, Raph, can you handle this?" She asked me. Didn't even ask other people. She just said, "Can I handle it?" What else was I supposed to say? No? It's a fucking group project, but still, the things I edited weren't even used. And that's why they say I did the least amount in our group work. It's because the things I edited weren't used by them. For some stupid reason. The first video I edited was of a TikTok. Was copied from a TikTok. I mean, in which they would flash the coming soon date a lot, and it was already finished. The video was already finished. We just needed to upload it. But they didn't upload it. Why? Because some other group already did that. Because a group from a different section already made or used that same template for their advertisement, and because our leader was a fucking pussy, she said, "Oh, don't upload the video because it might start a war or it might anger the other group mates." Bitch, please. It's a fucking ad. People have similar ads, especially if it's a TikTok ad. What else are we supposed to do, huh? Not use it? Not use a perfectly crafted or well edited or even a usable video just because another company already did it or another group? A big reason on why they don't really care about that is because they keep saying the phrase, "Oh, it's just a project. It doesn't matter if we lose money or fail at this because it's just for experience." Yeah. No shit. It's for experience. So how come you lot aren't even doing it properly? Even if it's for experience, you should still treat it like it's a fucking company. As that's the experience, as that's what the experience is for. I mean, what? Are you just gonna treat it like another school project? What point is the experience if you're just gonna treat it like it's for a school project and not give it the real urgency that it should have? I mean, what the fuck are you supposed to do, huh? It's stupid. Even if it's for experience, we should still treat it like it's a fucking job. Cause what's the point of experience saying what it's like to sell or be a seller if you're not even going to take it seriously? It fucking sucks. I mean, if it was a real company, you'd be wasting resources on that. Hiring editors takes a lot of money, especially if, I mean, if if they are fairly paid, because there are some editors who aren't fairly paid at all. But still, hiring editors is expensive. Getting footage is expensive. Not only and time consuming. Not using a perfectly good video just because Under does it is a waste of resources. Resources that we don't have unlimited amount of, especially time. So you know what they did? You know what she did to mitigate it? She sent me a different type of TikTok that I should copy off of, or base our, well, basically copy off of, because she just sent me the fucking TikTok on what I was supposed to copy. The stupidest part is that she said I could do whatever I want. But what the fuck was I supposed to do given with the footage she gave me? Because what she gave me, the footage she gave me, was basically nothing. I wasn't able to do anything with that footage. Why? Because the footage she gave me was fucking shit. It's just a bunch of pictures that they took during the product making. Yet they thought that was sufficient enough for what we were supposed to do. The problem is, the TikTok she gave me basically told a story, or basically tells what certain things are for our product. Basically tells the viewer the product that we are selling. A big problem is that we don't have enough footage of the different or other products that we had. So what the fuck was I supposed to do? What the fuck was I supposed to edit if I didn't have footage? Again, we still had that perfectly fine video that we edited, that I already edited, that she still refuses to use. A big criticism of mine for that is that the edited video was just a few hours in terms of separation. It wasn't like it was fucking days in which they produced theirs and then we produce ours. No, it was fucking minutes, hours, just hours even. Ours was finished already. All we need to do was set up the fucking Facebook page. And it would already be done. But did they do that? No. What's worse is that another group also did that. And did they have a war? Did they fucking kill each other over it? No. Because they're mature individuals. They're fucking adults. They're 18 for Christ's sake. They know the difference. They know that they didn't just steal. It's a fucking TikTok video. It's popular. Of course other people will use the same template. What, is it not unique enough? It had different content for each. We both did different things. Yet she still choose not to use it because it's too similar or because of the same formatting? That's a waste of resources. Another thing they did wrong is the capital we had. And a capital, from what I know, and from what we were taught, we were giving a starting value that we are supposed to budget and use. Basically, we already have a starting capital, something that's fixed and should be added upon, as it would risk making the business go under instead of having us rise or get more money. It would lead us to a negative fucking. But we're already going into the negative, especially with the products or the pricing they did. But still, we already had a set budget or a set amount that we were supposed to give that they kept increasing. They kept adding more to the money or to the pool that we had instead of budgeting it, or budgeting it to fit the products we need. Which is fucking stupid. Why the fuck would you keep adding more money into the funds when we were already running out? I mean, it's okay if we're... Wait, I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah. Why would you keep adding more money into our capital when we can't or we aren't able to get it back? It's stupid because what they did ensured that we would lose profit either way as they kept adding more and more money into our starting capital. I mean, that would be fine if we were already selling, as adding more would just be buying more to ensure that we have more product to sell the next day. But before even selling, they increased the budget. We already had a set amount that we gave, and yet they claim that their parents gave more money. Like, why? Why? Why would you just keep adding more money instead of trying to budget what we already had? Because of that, we had to pay more when we finished the entrepreneur fair. Which is quite stupid if they just did it the right way from the beginning. Instead of putting more or adding more money, they should have just budgeted the one that we had. What sucks even more is that our fucking financial manager doesn't even want to hold the fucking money. He claims that he doesn't want to hold the fucking money because he's fucking scared. Then why the fuck would you take being the financial manager? That's fucking dumb. You're dumb. You're stupid. Do you know how annoyed I was? Knowing that? My brother in Christ. You accepted the position of financial manager. You should take the responsibilities of it. What, you think it would just look good? The next thing that happened was that honestly, my biggest issue during the groupings was that I was not able to participate much during the IRL stuff or during the preparation stuff before the entrepreneur fair, which is fine. I take responsibility of that because I honestly did fuck up on that. But those idiots, man, they didn't have to lose the money. We didn't have to lose everything. There was a way for us to gain what we gave and even made a profit, but they didn't do the proper steps. So what happened was during the entrepreneur fair, during the preparation stage of it, they went to the house of my leader to prepare the foods, which should have been prepared already. Another issue I had was that they're so fucking slow. Especially during the creating of the products. Why? Well, our products are basically cheese, right? Wait, let's kill this Enderman. They were supposed to create it, and it's easy. It's really easy to just make the products. As you don't really need to cook much, as it's cheese, so we just have to deep fry it. It's just breading, cheese with breading. So it's really not that hard to make, especially since they didn't have to fry them yet. They just had to create it, and which is easy, as my parent and my aunt were able to make multiple batches of food within hours. So they should have been able to complete it during that time. It didn't have to take fucking all night. They could have slept and still had time to finish it all. But I guess they were just slacking off for most of it, as they didn't even have enough for the first day. They used all of our products already during the preparation stage. What the fuck? It wasn't even the first day yet. It was just the first day, and they already used up all the products, all the cheese we had. Our inventory was basically dried up. And during the first day, we weren't even able to make it halfway. Half the day wasn't even done, and we were already out. We were already sold out on everything. Because of that, for the rest of the day, we didn't do anything. On the first day, we were able to make back at least... How much were we able to make? In our currency, we were able to make, I think, around 4,000 pesos. Philippine pesos. And honestly, if we kept that up, we would have been able to make a profit. But guess what? We weren't. Know why? Because on the second day, this is how I learned that we used up all of our capital on the starting day. I mean, all of our inventory on the starting day, is that on the second day, they had to go shopping again for all the products that we had used on the first day. They had to re-buy all of the cheese, and during the entrepreneur fair, they were still buying cheese. They had to keep buying because they didn't properly plan out the costing. Because of that, we basically already, on the second day, we were basically in the negatives already. No joke. Just the first day already lost us money, as they had spent the entire fucking funds that we had garnered on the first day to be able to sell on the second day, which is stupid. How the fuck are we supposed to run a business if we're spending all of our fucking money on one day? I mean, for Christ's sake, if it was a 3-day venture, we wouldn't make money. We wouldn't even get back how much we spent. Especially given the outcome of the entrepreneur fair. Our outcome, we were able to garner a total of 9,000 pesos. If we don't factor in the fact that they had to rebuy all of the products that we had spent on the first day. So in total, we were only able to make 5,000 pesos. 5,000. Our capital, with the extra shit they added, the extra money their parents gave them, was 8,000 pesos. If, it's a big if they didn't buy or had to rebuy on the first day, we would have been able to make a profit. Even if it was just a couple of pesos, a couple hundred pesos, it would still have been a profit. But nope. We didn't. We weren't able to make anything back. And of course, my mom had to ask me what had happened during the entrepreneur fair, as it was her money that I asked or used in able to buy or give, as it was an investment of sorts. She was curious as she was a investor in a sense because it was her money that was used. I, being already pissed at my groupmates, didn't want to tell her, as it would just enrage her, especially with the way they treated me. Because, again, I was unfairly treated during the group. If you How, you may ask? Well, our job were supposed to be evenly split. I was supposed to just be the chef, while the others were supposed to help or prepare more products, if you may. Which is stupid, as we shouldn't have, we aren't supposed to just, given the time that they had, they should have been able to just store the product instead of make more, because that was supposed to be the business venture. But instead, they had to keep making while we were selling, which in turn caused them to keep buying more and more products. Golden apple. Now, on why I lost my friends, well, it's because they're idiots. They're immature idiots who are also quite hypocritical. Again, I was fairly unfairly treated during our entrepreneur fair. Given that, okay, for context, during the first day, I burnt my hand. So I accidentally spilled oil, and the glove they gave me or provided me was made of plastic. Because of that, it burned easily. Because it burnt easily, during frying, some of the oils, of course, they kept jumping. So my hand or the glove kept compressing and compressing until suddenly my hand was burnt. Because of that, on the first day I had to go to the clinic just to treat my burn wound. It was quite small, but despite being small, it still hurt like a bitch. Of course, it's a fucking burn wound. And a burn wound isn't supposed to get wet, as everyone should know, because it will cause blisters to appear. And that's bad. I was already putting ointment on it, and the nurse advised me not to get it wet. Yet, I told my classmates this. My teacher, our advisor, told us this. Yet my group mates still insisted that I should be the one to wash the dishes. Why? Because they were the one cleaning up. They were the one cleaning up the booth that we created. So instead of asking me to clean up the location. They asked me to wash the dishes. The guy who our advisor told not to get the burn wound wet was the one being asked to clean all of the dishes. Stupid, right? I mean, the teacher already told us not to. Yet, they didn't listen. They still asked me to clean it. But it was fine as I still had a person to help me out during the first day. On the second day, however, I was all alone. I had to clean every pot, pan, utensil that we had used because no one would come to me or help me. The person who helped me clean the first day was asked to pay the bill or the rent fee that the school had us pay because we had used electricity. It didn't take a long time for him or the person tasked to, pay it. So I had assumed that once he was done, they would have informed him to come help me. As I was alone, had a fucking a ton of dishes to wash. And yeah, I had assumed that they would have told him to come help me, as that would have been the respectable thing to do. You know what they did instead? Nothing. They even had the gal to come to me and say, "Hey, can you hurry it up with this piece as I had to cover something?" I don't fucking know. Can I? Can I have a fucking someone to help me? No. They already knew I was washing the dishes, yet they didn't inform anyone else to come help me. I already did the cooking for the entire day. And they also expected me to wash all the dishes? That's fucking bullshit. And by the way, during the... Okay, a bit of a spoiler. During the distribution of the money, I'm pretty sure I get the least amount. Because for some reason, they didn't base it off the labor that we did. Instead, they base it off how much money the people in our group spent, or how much, I don't fucking know. They didn't even tell me how they distributed the money. They just gave me the money and that's it. No explanation, no fucking debriefing on how they distributed it. Just here, take the money and then gone. It's like they fucking scammed us. What's worse is that, so my mother got involved because it was still a group project. My mother got involved because she knew I was being unfairly treated. And she was, of course, mad, because any mother would get mad if that was happening to their child. What happened was, my mother messaged my group mates, well, our leader, on why things turned out the way they did. She didn't ask for much. All she wanted to know was the financial report. She just wanted to see the financial report on how things were based on, or how things were distributed on the items that were bought. That's all she wanted to know. She also criticized their practices, their malpractices on, and especially on how shady things looked for a bit. But Despite all that, she was just asking for the financial report, but they didn't even give it to her. Instead, one of my group mates uh fucking impersonated the father of my leader as they were together, just so that they could fucking have what, authority over the fact that over my mother, that their parents would have, that they would have the strength of a parent as well. It was stupid. And for a bit more context, these people, my group mates, were smart people. I admit they're smart. Especially the one who impersonated the parent. She, as in our school, is with high honors. Which means they had an average of 95 and to 98. So you would expect them to at least be mature enough, to at least be smart enough to be able to handle this properly like a mature adult. But no, what they did was impersonate a parent, just so they could have authority or someone with authority backing them up. Which is fucking stupid. Why would you need a parent for that? Why would you need to impersonate a parent? She even had the gall to say, "Oh, if you wanna take it up with me, I'll be in school. You give the time and we'll talk it out in school." Bitch! My mother said yes to that, if I may add. My mother said yes, and they never responded back. Because they knew, if confronted, their fucking lies would have been aired out to everyone. For everyone to hear, for everyone to see. Fuck. And so, they did what the only thing that they could have done in that situation. They told a teacher. I mean, it should have been, that would have been the most responsible thing to do given what happened. Yet, when telling the teacher, they painted me out as the bad guy. They made it seem like I was mad. They made it seem like I was the one out for their blood, that I insulted their fucking bloodline. But I'm not the one who insulted their bloodline. I'm not the one who cursed out someone's mother. Yes. They fucking cursed out my mother. I mean, who fucking does that? Who the fuck curses out someone's mother and has the gall to say when confronted that they didn't do it? I mean, they even said to check the logs. What logs? They fucking deleted it. I have screenshots of it. I had the screenshots, but they deleted it. Because they had to hide their fucking evidences. Which is fucking stupid. Oh, we're 0-0. Oh, nope. I'm 600 blocks away, so it should be easy to find. I think it's this way. Yeah, my mother got... So yeah, after that, after my mother got involved, things escalated worst. For the worst. Honestly, I am so confused on how things ended up the way they did. iPhone F3. So when confronted, they decided to get mad at me because for some reason getting my mother involved is a big taboo for them. For some odd reason. They said that why did you get your mother involved? Why didn't you just talk to us? But big thing was I tried. Well, my girlfriend tried because they're friends with my girlfriend. I didn't want to escalate this situation. I didn't want that. I just wanted it all to be over. But my girlfriend, bless her heart, she wanted my justice. Which any normal girlfriend would want justice for their spouse or loved one. Especially when they know they are being treated unfairly. Any good girlfriend would want that. But they thought it was fucking taboo. They even fucking kicked her off the group chat. Yes. They kicked her off the motherfucking group chat just because she told my mother what happened. Again, these are that with high honors. They're supposed to be smart. They're supposed to be mature. They're fucking 18, all of them. And yet they choose to act like fucking juveniles. It's like all of their fucking brain cells died when my mother asked for a fucking financial report. I mean, that's all she fucking asked for. A fucking financial report. And they couldn't even give her that. They said during our confrontation that we had a financial report, the one in a group chat. I saw it. I saw that. I acknowledged it. But the big issue is that it's a fucking projection on what the cost would be and how much money would make. As well as it was fucking outdated. What the fuck am I supposed to do with a fucking outdated paper or outdated fucking financial report? That's a fucking projection on what we were supposed to have. Nothing. I can't do anything with that. I can't do anything from that shit. And because most of them were girls, especially this. Okay, so most of them were girls. The group. So during the confrontation, because they remember they told the teacher and confronted me, I told myself I wouldn't say anything. I told myself that despite what's gonna happen, I would stay silent as me talking would just might because if I did talk, I would have just gotten angry. I was already angry that they fucking cursed my mother out. That they were blaming my mother for giving them more stress. And I got pissed. I admit. It's not a good look for me. I should have not gotten mad. But I still did. And I'm so fucking glad I did. Because despite me not saying anything, not saying much, just the bare necessities of what I need to say, they were crying. They're already crying. I didn't say much. I didn't yell. I just had an angry tone in my voice. And they still fucking cried. Honestly, no one's watching. I can just... it's fine. The VOD will still be up anyway, so people can still watch this if they wanted to. It was fucking infuriating. They kept painting me as the bad guy and all of it. I mean, I already knew that was gonna happen. Because it's fucking them. I already knew how shady they were. Yet, despite that, I still had hopes. I still had hopes it wouldn't end out like that. I still wanted to try and, you know, be nice. I still wanted everything to be fine. But they kept proving to me how fucking hard that was. With their fucking stupidity. Another thing is, during the confrontation, when the teachers, them, confronted me or ambushed me, my girlfriend was there as well, as she was involved. They already asked her to be on her side or to at least have their back, as they were friends. And I was just the boyfriend. They wanted her to have their back. Despite everything that happened, she did have their back. A bit. Instead of saying that she showed me the screenshot, she said that I saw the screenshots when grabbing her phone. And I kid you not, the leader of them said this. She told me to have some respect, that it's her privacy. That I should not be snooping or looking at her chat messages. Bitch. Fucking please. For context, this girl, our leader, was a good friend of mine. A good friend that she would rant to me about her situations with her boyfriend. It's not anything bad, just that whenever she had problems, she would talk to me about it, especially if it was involving her boyfriend. A big issue with this is that during those talks, she would screenshot her chats with her boyfriend and send it to me. Now, ain't it ain't it kinda hypocritical to tell me to have some respect to my girlfriend's privacy, to not look at or see the messages on her phone. Yet, it's okay for her to send me private messages between the two of them? I don't know. That's kind of fucking hypocritical, if you ask me. And that's my big issue with her. Now, this confrontation ended with me saying that I don't want to be friends with them anymore. That I would much rather them ignore me than be friends with them, which is valid. I didn't want them as friends anymore. I didn't want to see them anymore. I just wanted to be left alone, as nothing would have granted me more happiness than that. To end the conflict and to just not talk to each other, because I was fine with that. I was fine with not talking to them anymore, as their friendship, or what I thought was their friendship, made me fucking stress out knowing how they were like this. But nope, they had to make it more complicated because, again, remember, she said have some privacy for my girlfriend for looking at her chat messages. Yet she told everyone in our class about this issue. She told all of her friends, she told everyone in our class about what was happening, about the issues that we were having in our group. I mean, Respect my privacy. I didn't even tell them. I didn't leave. I didn't say anything to my friends. I didn't say anything as I wanted this issue to be solved or to be resolved silently. For it to be just be done and for us to forget about it and move on. But nope. They had to complicate things and tell the entire fucking class. Because of that, the people were divided and my so-called friends fucking sided with them. My friend, who I thought was like a brother, sided with them. He even said that it felt like I hadn't changed from when I was a kid. From when I was fucking 10, being a juvenile brat, being a fucking 10-year-old. He said that it seems like I hadn't changed a bit. I haven't learned anything. He was using the past against me. For context, in the past, I was a bit of a stupid idiot and did some really bad decisions. For example, being a bit of an asshole to the people around me. An excuse I said or gave was that I was fucking 6. Because it's true, I was 6. I mean, I was 10. So it's kind of understandable that I would act like that because I was immature. I mean, who didn't act like that when they were fucking 10? Didn't act like an asshole, didn't act like a dickhead. It'd be hard to name anyone like that. Or it might be easy for some people, but still, I was 10, I was immature. I must admit that. Still, I had changed. He would know I had changed. He's my friend. He was my friend. We should have known I had changed a long time ago. As we've been friends for 2 years now at this point. So it hurt a lot knowing he didn't believe me or didn't even trust me. This then caused a drift between every one of us because of the situation, because I felt like I had been the public enemy of the class. It felt as if I had lost my place at the class, that I was not welcomed. And because of that, I was a bit agitated. I was jumpy, I was mad. And then we played Project Zomboid because we had a friend group that played it quite a bit. We played one time, and during that day, I had experienced a lot of bad things, and I just wanted to let up some steam. This caused me to basically play like an asshole in the game, bumping cars, doing it on purpose, basically being a menace. Yet they fucking took it so seriously and basically started to ghost me, started to not talk to me. They didn't even ask me to play games with them anymore. They don't even chat me, they don't even talk to me. And that caused me to lose interest in coming to class. I mean, it was already ended. All we had to do was just practices for our graduation. All we did was practice, and for the first 2 days I was absent. No particular reason, I just didn't want to go to school because I was mad. Mad at everyone, mad at the world. And during that time, I think the girls persuaded them to stop being friends with me because after I returned from school, it felt as if they didn't even want to talk to me. They were so cold towards me that I could fucking feel my breath. See my breath whenever they would speak or whenever they would be near me. And it hurt. It hurt a lot. knowing that the people who I thought were friends would easily turn on me because of some fucking girl. It was annoying, to say the least. I really thought we were friends, or that our friendship was deep enough that they wouldn't believe what they said at face value, that they would at least talk to me, or even ask me what's going on. But I guess it wasn't worth that. It wasn't worth them asking me if the situation is real or if what happened was actually what happened. Instead, they chose to believe what they said and stopped talking to me. They ghosted me. They still haven't spoken to me. They still haven't even asked me to join them playing the games they're playing right now. I just feel sad, you know? We've spent so much time together. We've spent a lot of time with each other, and they chose to end all of that just because of the people who wronged me were closer to them or talked to them, or they believed them more than they believed me. I've already given up on trying to get them back. I know nothing I would do can change this, especially given what happened the past day or the other day. We had our graduation ball, and during that time, I saw just how much they didn't care about me. During the grad ball, I was a bit late to coming. What I did was what I thought was gonna happen was that they would at least save me a spot with them. But no. They decided to stay with the girls. And that's when I realized they didn't care about me. When I came, they didn't even ask me where I was. They didn't even ask me anything. They didn't talk to me, they didn't chat me. They just ignored me, like I wasn't even there. And when I talked to them, it looked as if I was just a nuisance to them. That being there disgusted them. They would move away from me. They would fucking not even look at me. Last thing I did was ask them to take a picture with me, hoping that it would at least show me if they really did care. We took the picture, but it was as if they were quite hesitant to take it with me. It felt as if they didn't want to be there. So I moved away. I decided to just hang out with whoever was there, to just vibe with the people who looked as if they actually did care about me. I didn't want to stay with people who were that against me or that mad at me or people who didn't even want me to talk to them. And so I didn't. The entire night I just stayed with my girlfriend and I didn't go to them. Because why would I? Why would I go to a bunch of people who hate my guts, who hate my existence, who hate my presence, who, instead of confronting me about things, talk shit behind my back, didn't see the changes I have done, didn't acknowledge how I evolved as a person. Instead, they all just thought I was this nuisance. I was this fucking annoyance that they had to deal with every day. It sucks. I did everything I could for them. I helped them in any way I can. I tried to be there during their tough times. And when a little confrontation, when something so small of an argument appeared, I realized who they truly were. I realized they weren't to be trusted. I really did want this to end with resolving the conflict. I really did want to end the year off with me or with them being forgiven or with us being friends again. But with everything that's happened, I don't think I can forgive them. I don't think I can see myself in the future being with them, talking to them, chatting with them, playing with them. I can't see myself with doing that anymore. Because it felt as if they didn't even want me to be there. So why would I? Why would I go to them? They didn't want me there, so why would I go? So yeah. The past few days it felt as if I was just This past few days, it felt as if I was just an annoyance to everyone around me. That this world would be so much better without me. It sounds dark, I know. But honestly, it gets to me sometimes, you know? The voice in my head just telling me to end it all. It's there, man. The urge is there, everything's there. But I still choose to ignore it. And I'll keep ignoring it. Since that's who I am. Honestly, I thought that ending grade 12, my high school life, would have been so much better than this. That the satisfaction, the friends I made there would have been lifelong or have spent or become friends for my entire life. Instead, during the end, they proved to me who they truly were. I guess it's a blessing as well, as now that I've seen who they truly were, I don't need them in my life. I don't need that kind of people in my life. I should just be who I really am. I should find people who are true to me, who genuinely want to be my friend, who genuinely want to know who I am, who wouldn't use the past or what happened in the past against me. It's quite a shame, really. I really thought they were the ones. I really thought they were the friends who I could trust with my entire life. But they proved to me that I was wrong. That everything I thought was real about our friendship was fake. I wanted to give up then and there. I wanted to end it all. But I still chose not to. Okay, we'll start the foundation for the base or the house here. I know it's a starter house for now. I'll go get cobblestone. It's a starter house, so it doesn't have to be big or extravagant. I'll just build a small hut or sort, or just the infrastructure of one, just so we could have a setting for our base that isn't just a fucking hole in the ground. I'll try to at least make it look good. No, the front door will go there, and wait, I think with that it will just be a 3 block wide. Just look like that, it would be quite small. It's fine, it's a small base anyways. Well, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 6. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks. 6, 7, 8. This looks big enough for a starter house. I'll just upgrade it the more time goes. Let's get some grass. Man, who knew trauma dumping on fucking YouTube would have been quite therapeutic? Honestly, I feel a lot better getting all of that off my chest. My girlfriend's been trying to help me with everything. She's doing her best, and I really am glad she's in my life. And I love her. I love that she's helping me, that she's been here with me the entire time. I know she'll always have my back. Honestly, if my girlfriend wasn't with me during these times, I I probably would be in quite a lot of trouble. Okay, this is wrong. We'll chop this down and we'll add these. There we go. That's the entrance. We just need a roof. Maybe the flooring. What's the flooring gonna be? Shit. It's not. Have to go sleep before those zombies arrive. Yeah. Honestly, I'm happier it ended like this. I'm happy knowing that I don't have to deal with them anymore. Knowing that my life is much better without them in it. Knowing that every moment I don't have to spend with them. Honestly, I'm kind of glad this happened. It truly showed me who my friends are and who aren't. How do you make a stone cutter? Think I'll have to. Pretty sure I can spell 9 with 1, or is it 7? Honestly, with them being gone, I have been a bit better. So yeah, I guess I'm a bit glad that they're out of my life. Still, I'll miss the times when we were friends. Of course, I'll miss it. You were a big part of my life. They helped change me for the better and for worse. And it saddens me how it ended. But that's life. It doesn't matter anyways. I mean, really, I'm happier this way. Oh, by the way, I will be uploading, or hopefully, I'll be uploading new videos soon. It won't be any long form yet because I'm still working on that, but I am working on short form content for a bit. I have already recorded them, I just have to edit them. It won't be hard as the editing won't really be the highlight of it. It's the content. It's gonna be fun, I promise. So don't worry. But I am planning on videos soon. It's gonna be a change of pace. There'll be some long form content and some episodic content. I know episodic content don't really work well. I mean, given my Subnautica videos, but I really do hope, even if this one doesn't really work well, I will still continue it because I find the premise that what I'm gonna do fun. So yeah, I hope you all enjoy it too. Scrap all of it. Okay, I think I know what to do with the sides. I'll mine it out and then do this. Okay, lag. I'll get a diamond shovel. I mean iron shovel. I don't have enough diamonds for a diamond shovel yet. I can't afford to use those diamonds yet. Oh shoot, it's 3 o'clock. It's fine. I'll just apologize to my girlfriend. I'm supposed to call her once I'm done streaming, as she wants to sleep with me, or in call. Honestly. Oh no, lag. Honestly, I'm enjoying this type of content where I just get to chill with all of you guys. I'll gather more cobblestone as I'm planning for the bottom. To be cobble as well. And if this ever does, it might link up to the base. I really don't want to use unnecessary, I don't really want to waste unnecessary space. So I am going to create a bottom as well. I miss playing Minecraft. I've been playing a lot of Cobblemon lately. Pokemon in general. Especially TCG Pocket. It's quite fun. I'm currently on the rec grind. I don't know if I'll ever stream Pokemon or make a video for it, but I'm having fun with it. I'm currently in Great Ball rank. I haven't really been ranking up that much. Maybe 5 games a day, or every other day I play some games. I'm not really grinding for it like how I grinded back in my Yu-Gi-Oh days. Honestly, I stopped playing Yu-Gi-Oh for a while now. Oh no lag. I stopped playing Yu-Gi-Oh for a bit now. I kinda just lost passion for it. I got burnt out from everything in Yu-Gi-Oh. I guess it's fine, really. I can get back to it whenever I want. I just don't want to do it right now. I'm just getting back to Pokemon, really. Which is fun. I like Pokemon. It's been hours since I last spoke to my girlfriend. Which is quite good. It means she's asleep already. But still, I am worried. Lag. I might have to gather more logs for this. Especially the roof. Okay. I have just enough for this floor. Yeah. I'll go to sleep and then I'll end the stream once we finish building the house. I think that sounds fair. Can't believe all my logs that I gathered earlier are gone. Could have sworn I gathered like 50. Most of my resources are gone anyways. Hmm. The lag is real, brothers. The lag is real. I really must say it has been therapeutic. Can't stress it enough. I'll be streaming more often now that school is out. Maybe I'll try it every other day with my schedule as I am a bit more free now. Hopefully this will garner more attention now. I'll try to pump out weekly videos to try and garner more views. As I am starting to take this more seriously. Given that if L works out, I'll just do this for to make a living, but still continue college, as I know YouTube money will or is quite good. Oh wait, give me a second. It wasn't my girlfriend. It was my sister. Calling the family group chat. I really do hope I haven't just been yapping for a fucking hour straight. Okay, it's... Eh. Honestly, even though I don't really have that big of a following, I don't really think I even have a following. I'm still glad to the people who stick here or stay here with me. Who've been here with me. Thank you guys. I really do appreciate everything you have done for me. It's in the house. I really want to leave some of the stuff there as is, as it looks quite nice. I'll start doing the rooftop. Okay, I think another layer would be good. 10 would suffice. Yeah, that's more than enough. Oh no, I muted it. I'll need some scaffolding. That's good enough. Okay, we'll add this. I'll finish some of the detailing next stream. Honestly, this is just a temporary housing. Still, I want to make it look good. I think I'll finish the roof and then I'll end stream, as I will be going to sleep. Know what? I'm happy with that for now. I'll add, wait. This doesn't look right. Uh, okay, yeah, there we go. I'll do the first side. Doing the first side will make my life easier next stream. This already took a stack. Okay, at least I still have more. Oops. Uh, my game crash. Okay, oh well. Um, I guess. I guess that's the stream. Thank you guys for watching, and be on the lookout for more videos, or the videos that I'll be uploading soon. Hopefully by this week or next week. Yeah. Thank you guys.